What a contribution he's making.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and there's Marc Gasol, and it's Carter in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And he keeps his composure and drains it through contact. Chance for a 4-point play.
At the line for the Spurs, Tony Parker. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Gasol. Hits the jump hook. Gasol's got 18.
Not to be denied, Marc Gasol's IQ helping him beat quality defense.
Leonard outside. Here's Ginobili. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Lowry outside. Ooh, poked away. Siakam against Johnson with a 9-footer. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ginobili, pass to Parker. Leonard against Anunoby. And now the Raptors on the break. Pass to Ginobili. The shot misses. Oh, nice D from Carter. Anunoby finds Carter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No luck on that one. Now here's Gasol. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Tony Parker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto, Marc Gasol.
You think back to when Marc Gasol first entered the league. This was a big guy whose skills were certainly developing at the time. Now he's incredibly polished and a tremendous leader.
Now here's Parker. Give him 8. Ginobili, no good.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Parker against Lowry. Pass to Gasol. For the tie. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Down low, Duncan. Excellent D there from Siakam. Up top, Anunoby. Now Lowry. And here's Gasol. He nails it, and we're tied. Gasol's got 7 now in this quarter. Now here's Parker. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Metu, he's checked in for Gasol. Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Parker against Lowry. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Parker passes to Duncan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for San Antonio, Tim Duncan at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Lowry with it. 6 points for him. Carter from outside. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Here's Ginobili. It's a 1-point game. The offensive rebound. Here's Duncan. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Lowry against Parker. Siakam with a screen on Green. Carter can't get it to go.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Parker outside. Pass to Green. Back to Parker. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Duncan's got 13 now. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Lowry, the pass to Carter. Hits it from the high post. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Ginobili. Here's Duncan. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Siakam the screen. Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11. Lowry with a steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Outside Carter. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Give him 8.
That's tremendous touch from the big man. Siakam proving that floater is in his bag.
Here's Ginobili. He's checked by Carter. Ginobili, the pass to Duncan. Chalk up 2 there. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 6. And Toronto calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Raptors with some changes. Gasol comes in for Metu. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Carter. Outside Anunoby. Oladipo outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Duncan. Beyond the arc. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. And here's Siakam. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Toronto. Morris comes in for Lowry. Beverly against Morris. Beverly, the pass to Adams. Got a piece of it. Here's Dick. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Gasol the screen. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. And again, Toronto no good. San Antonio leading. Now Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Over Oladipo. That one rolls around and rims out. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Morris. Siakam outside. Gasol the screen. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Dick. Now here's Leonard. And here's Adams. Defended by Bogdanovic. And it's Adams missing. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. Gasol the screen. Morris with it. He's picked up by Adams to stop the drought. Gasol misses. Beverly against Morris. Muscala screen on Morris. Beverly the pass to Muscala. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovic. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Adams has gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Gasol in the high post. And the foul called on Mike Muscala. That's his 3rd foul so far. Young, he's checked in for Toronto.
2nd team foul. Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 21, Thaddeus Young.
San Antonio on D. They've led by as many as 11. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
Oladipo on the wing. He's scoreless. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
You simply must respect the mid-range game of Victor Oladipo. When given the opportunity, he will capitalize.
Leonard outside. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Raptors. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Gasol with it. Tries again. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gasol's got 9 points here in the second half. On offense, here is San Antonio. The lead is 2. Morris against Beverly. And here's Muscala for 3. It's rebounded by Morris. Outside Bogdanovic. Over Leonard. Bogdanovic, that's good. Bogdanovic has got his first 2 points.
Well, that's Bogdanovic making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
1:11 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Leonard. Cans it from short range. Leonard's got 10.
We've learned that this guy is capable of connecting from absolutely anywhere. Kawhi, simply stated, one of the best offensive players in the league.
Now here's Morris. Bogdanovich, no good. Pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marc Gasol. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
36 seconds left in the third. Leonard passes to Muscala. Shot clock at 6. Adams a screen. The shot. Muscala, no good. Toronto trailing. And here's Oladipo.
San Antonio foul. Yeah. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Pass to Morris. Back to Oladipo. And here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gasol. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gasol's got 11 here in the quarter alone. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
62.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for San Antonio, Johnson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Chanchar in at the 2-guard spot. That's too easy for Leonard.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first. And what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Hayes up top, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Whitmore. It's stolen by Leonard. By himself, and the dunk by Leonard.
Smart. Get out in front, finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Now here's Oladipo. Unloads from 13. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Adams a screen. Rebound by the Raptors. Gasol's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oladipo, the pass to Hayes. And he can't get that one. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. San Antonio leading. Leonard outside. To the inside. Johnson, 2 points. That one goes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Timeout called, the Raptors.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
Pass to Chanchar. Outside Schroeder. Here's Chanchar. Now Johnson. Powell covers. Clock at 6. Adams with a screen on Hayes. Here's Schroeder. Cashes in the 12-footer.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
Hayes against Schroeder. Shot from 12. Hayes misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Leonard. Again, the Spurs score.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Hayes, the pass to Metu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Leonard outside. Hayes against Schroeder. Back to Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
First one falls for him.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Hits both from the stripe.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
Now here's Carter. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Powell outside. Pass to Hayes. Outside Carter. The three. Drains the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
San Antonio with the ball. Parker outside. With the floater. And stolen by Hayes. Inside. Here's Powell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Parker outside. On the take. And the layup is good. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Carter. Powell against Johnson. Powell passes to Metu. Outside Carter. Off target with the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Parker with it. Hayes picks him up. They set a pick. From 11 feet away. And San Antonio again with a bucket. Parker's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. And Toronto calls time here.
Start it.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Hayes. Green's checked in for San Antonio. Anunoby finds Lowry. Outside Carter. Four on the clock. Powell for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Parker against Lowry. Parker passes to Duncan. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Carter. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Pass to Ginobili. Back to Parker. Now pulls it in. And it's Lowry with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 8. Anunoby passes to Carter. Right side, Anunoby. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. And some changes here for the Raptors. Gasol's checked in for Metu. And it's Siakam in for Powell. On offense, here is San Antonio. Now here's Parker. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Green. Here's Duncan. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Siakam, the pass to Lowry. Gasol, a screen on Parker. Here's Lowry. San Antonio with a rebound. Outside, Green. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Duncan. Up and over Gasol. Good on the baseline, Jay. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
San Antonio calls timeout. A different look for San Antonio. Steven Adams comes in for Johnson, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Green. San Antonio leading. Here's Ginobili. Pass to Adams. Leonard against Anunoby. The fadeaway. And perfection right through the net. Leonard's got 20.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Siakam with a screen on Leonard. Carter finds Siakam. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Kawhi Leonard. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto, Pascal Siakam. One shot.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Now here's Leonard. Adams with a screen on Anunoby. Anunoby against Leonard. Adams up top. Shoots over Siakam.
Spurs foul. Duncan. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto trailing. Lowry with it. Outside Carter to the right side. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Carter. Leonard defending. 5 to shoot. Carter against Leonard. Carter, good. And now it's just a 4-point San Antonio lead.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Leonard outside. Shot from 12. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Lowry finds Carter. Now here's Gasol. And Parker pulls it down. Leonard outside. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Looking to get it going. And Parker pulls it down. Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Gasol. Now Siakam. Now Carter. 11 feet out. San Antonio with a rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tipped.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Now here's Carter. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. .107 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Parker to the inside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Leonard. Over Anunoby. San Antonio again missing. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul.
At the line for Toronto, Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Oh, you know Lowry loves these moments. Game on the line, give me the ball.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first.
And it's good.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And Toronto calls time here. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Carter finds Gasol. Over to the left wing. Lowry, the pass to Anunoby. Carter from outside. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're up by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the game. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
13 seconds. Tony Parker. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Carter from outside. It's off. So we see the Spurs get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Thank you so much.